Ninja, look at the time. It's time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord. I am back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. Didn't realize if you saved on the overworld on this emulator that would happen, so good to know. And I guess it makes sense. This wouldn't have been the first time I loaded on the overworld, would it? Really? Huh, interesting. Anyways, this video is going to be mostly grinding. So, yeah. Expect a long break with very little entertainment in between. What I meant by that is I'm pausing so you don't have to watch me do all the other stuff. Hashell just leveled up. Showing this because, well, I was hoping it might summon the rock. Which it still might. Come on, little birdie. Oh, never mind. Figured that would happen pretty soon. Gates of Heaven. Now I'm going to unpause for a little bit, get into another, well, so I can show off Gates of Heaven. It's a healing spell, and none of my characters will be injured because I'm about to use the rock fireflies. But still, I think it's worth it just to also show off Janet's transformation again. Also uses an ability I don't generally use because, well, it's not the most useful thing. Let's just say that a different character who's much more versatile is a very... Ooh, I should probably show you how much SP she's getting per turn now as well. Yeah, she'll get up to her final Dragoon level pretty quickly. Ooh, I haven't showed Kongol's Dragoon transformation yet. And we've seen Shanna's before, so, Kongol, you actually do it. Yeah. Now that looks really cool here, but in some other areas where you can transform into Kongol's Dragoon Spirit, it makes a lot less sense. Oh, I haven't shown off Kongol's magic yet. Oh, this is perfect. Now, there's a very low chance I'll actually say it. Now, there is a voice line for Kongol saying Grand Stream. I've heard it. But he won't always say it. Ooh, some kind of glitching with the textures. I've seen that before, actually. Don't know if that's an emulator thing or... Oh. Right. Kongol has the legend cast on. Forgot about that. And also I did a special. Hey, you got to see that. It's not that powerful. Just... Yeah, I forgot about certain circumstances under which that worked. Oh, I won't use the rock fireflies. Let me just get into another battle. I completely forgot that I hadn't shown off Kongol's magic yet, so that was good. That was good, me accidentally into something. Okay, Shauna. Sean. Best transformation in the game. No particular reason. Also, hers has got to be one of the best looking Dragoon forms. I'm very biased about how I feel about that. Yeah, this. She is the white mage, so just keep that in mind.
Give me power. Gates of Heaven.
Sorry, I kind of talked over the beginning of what she said. Still, you should be able to have heard that. I think the emulator can really mess up with the sound for this magic animation that is really long. I never realized how long that magic was. Magic animation. I know I've shown this off before, but I might as well do it again. She's got some of the coolest magic as well. Anyways, yeah, that's what I wanted to show off. So, back to pausing. Actually, before I go back to pausing, I thought I should say, I believe I've heard this somewhere. I'm not 100% certain, as it doesn't sound right, but it could be. Entirely be right. That, that if you actually have used that, leveling up your Dragoons faster if your SP bar isn't full. That's something I heard once upon a time. I don't know if it's correct or not. Doesn't sound correct, but it could be. So I'd let that be said. Now, Kongol just Dragoon leveled up. Sadly, he doesn't learn any new spells at Dragoon level 2. He's a special case when it comes to Dragoon levels. I mean, so is Shauna, but in a different way. Grinding in this game takes a long time. Not just because of additions, but also experience points are very low throughout most of the entire game. And the max level is actually really low in this game. It's 60. And there's only really one enemy that you can grind to get up to level 60, and it's in the final dungeon. And it's labeled as a special enemy, even though it really isn't. I mean, it's like it doesn't act as a special enemy. It acts like a normal enemy, but it's considered special because of how rare and how much experience and gold it gives. Just useless because in the final dungeon, there's nothing to spend your gold on. And yes, the final dungeon of this game is a point of no return thing. So, kind of weird. Especially with how expensive certain things are in this game. I'm really looking forward to Dart's next level up, because on his next level up he gets another addition to start working on. And it's my least favorite addition of his, because it's not that the timing is hard, it's just feels so weird of just like you're repeatedly hitting the X button. There's no time to think about it, you just have to repeatedly hit the X button. It's called Madness Hero. Deals no damage, is just purely for building up SP. Which is also something I don't like about this game with the additions. Additions. Not editions. Actually, suddenly I'm invested in seeing this fight continue. I keep on hoping I'll be able to show the Erupting Chick's rare attack thing. Its special condition attack, as it were. You know, I keep on saying I'm not going to let the fact that I'm recording influence the fact of how much time I spend grinding. I keep on letting do it, and I thought that fight would have gotten Shannon up a level. That's why I started this speech, but I was wrong. So, you go after another fight. The game is trolling me right now. There we go. Channel leveled up. So yeah, I'm gonna actually stop grinding now and head for the next bit of story progression. I'll level up Shauna more in the next dungeon because luckily there is a healing spot in the next dungeon and a lot of other good stuff in the next dungeon. Get into another encounter though because why not? Okay, now we are leaving the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Continuing on with the story because I always feel more pressured for time when I'm recording, even though there's no reason to feel that pressure. I do feel like while recording I have less freedom, and I know most people wouldn't even started recording when doing this grinding segment. They've just done it totally off screen. I can't do it that way. I just can't because I personally hate it when even when people take out the grinding when recording a series, because I want to test myself to see if I can beat it faster than they can. And by them taking out their grinding, that means I can't test it against my grinding, which I know is stupid. If I really want to do that, I'd try to beat a speed run. But I am not a speedrunner by any sense. I'd like to take the game slow and level up characters. And that's where I fail. Anyways, what else was I gonna say? So yeah, I definitely want to keep in all the level ups and whatnot. I think I already did cut out some grinding I did earlier in this series, though. Or what, it just straight up wasn't recording. I don't remember. But it's just not how I feel, the way I feel about things. Okay. But yeah, we have to go back to Danao. Through the barons. To get to the Queen Fury and Commodore Pula. And another character we're going to be introduced to. We need to kill the stingers. I'm not going to deal with poison right now. Start's almost about to level up. Probably won't be too many fights in the next dungeon before he levels up. That's good, I guess. I mean, Shanna will more slowly gain SP because I've been using speed up with Dart, but if he's got new addition, I'll be focusing more on trying to get that addition up, and then once Kongol's done, I'll switch in Rose to work on her, of course. Also, I will be using what most people consider one of the absolute best parties for this game. At some point, I'll be using it. Just not for a while. Oh, well, I don't know. I should probably sell off my extra weapons. But I prefer to keep them so I can show you that you'll never reach that 255 cap, even if you just keep everything. Let's sell off some mine purifiers. And the panic bell. I think that's it. Yep. So now we go get to the sheep. The sheep. Do. Look at that. Is this a ship?
Kongal is excited. This bigger than me.
Yes, that might show his intelligence is dumb, but think about it. How else would he, it's bigger than him and it moves. It would be exciting. So, this is the Queen Fury? You must be Dart. Yes, I am. And you? My name is Kayla. I'm a crew member on the Queen Fury. I'm getting the Commodore now. Commodore Puler, Dart and his friends are here.
What? Kayla, be quiet. A man of the sea should have a big heart. Sometimes you listen to the waves and cast your dreams to the ocean. That is a man's romance.
I love how his cape just flows. He's an awesome little side character. Commodore, Dart and his friends are here. You got an order from the king, didn't you, sir?
Oh, you are the brave young people who routed the bandits. You deserve to be guests on my ship, the Queen Fury.
Thank you, but we don't want to be treated as guests. We have the same objective, to pursue Lanús.
I like that.
We are ready to go, sir.
I see. Now, the only thing left is for you to board. As soon as you are ready, we will hit the ocean.
Yes, yeah. So, and that is the case. As soon as you are ready, you can't come back for a long time. So, make sure you've done everything you want to do on the mainland before setting out to sea. You have been waiting for you. Are you ready to go? Yes. Now let's set sail. I don't know how well you heard that, but the boat does have like a little sound to it. And yes, you will be able to control the boat later. It's still on the same tracks as everything else, but event time. Here we find out just how depressed Shauna is as a character. I know. Not what you would expect, but yeah. I don't know if depressed is the right word, but, it's just interesting. Many things have happened. I was put in jail, and Dart came to rescue me. We were with Lavitz. And now we are here pursuing Lloyd. There's 5 birds. Interesting. Just don't mind me. Don't mind my musings. There are so many things I don't understand. The moon that never sets, the voice of the Virage. I wish I could fly like you guys. You're a Dragoon. You have wings. You can fly. I mean, sure, we had that thing about it's not easy to transform into a Dragoon outside a battle conversation, but still. Also, those are really cool looking catapults, I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't take me anywhere. Dart will laugh at me. Dart, I wonder where he went. Yes, we are now in control of Shauna. One of the few times that we ever get to control anyone else in the party. Yeah, Shauna has a running animation. I can't walk because of the control setup I went with, so you're gonna have to stick with the run. I don't have, like, auto run turned on, and I don't think turning it on would do anything. Can I even... There is no even auto run. Oh. Right. Usually the D-pad would be walk, and that's why I keep on holding this button down, because that's how you run. But because I disabled the analog sticks for this emulator, run is all that we got. Oh yeah, and almost all the crew members on the ship have different dialogue for depending on which character you are. Oh, sorry, did I get your feet dirty? If you do it as a guy character, they'll say,
Hey, watch where you're walking. We're sweeping here.
all the female characters do the same thing of, oops, sorry, did I get your feet dirty? And then if you're Kongal, they respond with, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, you're right. Down to the hold first. Also, there's a mini game on this ship. And there's one thing that I ever since I thought about doing a let's play of this, there's one thing I want to show because it's confusing because you don't get an idea. Okay. Anyways, there's a mini game in there which is the kitchen, which you can cook food and the guy will give you a single gold coin for every time you play this minigame. No matter if you win, lose, whatever. You get a single gold coin. It takes far too long. And I'll show it to you once, and with Shauna, of course. But this thing, wow. What's in there? You never, like, all you can get is based on the different characters' reactions, and each of them has an interesting reaction. Anyways, this is interesting. Oh, Miss Shauna. Say, how about having a Julienne vegetable match with me? Play. Let's play. I'm good at cooking. Oh, you want to play with me? The vegetable Julienne contest. It's my passion. It's my life. It's my work. Please wait while I get ready. Yeah, I don't understand. This is one of the few mini games this game has, though. It's a bit more complicated than just mashing the X button. And it also really depends on what vegetable they put down. Basically, he won't put the vegetable down quickly if, if you're chopping constantly, which makes sense. Would you want to put it near this? Looks like I'm gonna win. I just looked at my score briefly, so I think I'm gonna win. Yeah, I won by a lot. But it's still only a single gold piece. If it was 10 gold pieces, I think that would be more reasonable and more of an incentive to play. Oh no, Miss Shanna won. Oh, it's a record for chopping. And it's a record for the number of vegetables. Say, would you like to play again? Do not play. Sorry, I have something else to do. I see, I understand. When you would like to play, call me. Well, thank you for helping with my work. It's nothing, but this is something for you. 1 gold. And it's not every time you play it. You have to, like, exit out of the minigame and it'll give you 1 gold. You can do it repeatedly to get as much gold as you want. 32 Stardust. That's all the Stardust on the boat. Also, for a lot of the characters, I'll have to go really out of the way to check that one closet, but I've got to do it. Oh, and actually, there's one more character who I want every character to interact with. It's one of the sweeping people, but he has more interesting dialogue, in particular. And it changes depending on whichever character you are, which I think is brilliant. This guy. Oh, Miss Shanna! When I finish cleaning, can we have a cup of tea? And there's one other interaction I want to show for every character, which is it's another really, really odd one on this boat. I'm probably gonna end off the episode here in a minute, anyways, with the next character we get, which is of course Dart. Come on, get out of there. This is a room you won't often see when doing this area, because there's no reason to go in here. Killa, bring the parts. Aye, aye, sir. Oops, sorry, Miss Shanna. Yeah, the boiler room, and if it wasn't clear, there's some problem going on. I replaced the parts. Alright, thank you. But yeah, talk to him, and he says, hey, pretty, you wanna sweat a lot and get slim? Don't do that. You don't need to do that. It's an unbelievable machine. I meant to talk to the guy. This is about the treasure of Temporal. We have to do our best, even if we must ignore the load on the engine. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. The flame is blazing. It's like Dart. Okay then, Shauna, you're clearly got insane, but okay. Yeah, they're over pushing the engine because we gotta reclaim the treasure. You can see that this is all leading up to disaster. Yeah. Also talking to each of the... You know what? Let's save almost all of this for next time. Mostly, I'll talk to Kongal, and that's where I'll end off today's episode, because each character can have different conversations with all the other characters. Hi, have you seen Dart? I'll look somewhere else then. Or you know what? I'll do the people on the lower part of the ship. How about that? What are you doing in here? I'm just bored. You know what? Let's have a pillow fight. Sorry, I'm a little busy now. You are boring. Yeah. Albert has some really interesting dialogue, of course he does. And look, although we don't want to be treated as guests, he's sitting on the couch. You know, doing nothing. Have you seen Dart? No, I thought you were with him. No, what are you doing, Albert? When you listen to the sound of the waves, you feel like the world is breathing. It's very comfortable. So I closed my eyes. You are a poet. I'll look somewhere else. Yeah. And I've already forgotten my voice for Commodore Peeler. I remember it was so perfect. I'll have to rewatch that video before I record my next episode.
He can get his voice just right. After all, we can't have him sounding like he's been smoking cigarettes.
Anyways, this looks like a good place to end off for today's episode.
So this is the Cowardly Dinosaur
signing off and saying, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye now.